All right, guys, what is going on? A very interesting photo, actually a couple photos, popped up on my news feed, and it really got my attention. It really got me going, thinking about, should this happen? Are they going to do what they possibly have been talking about it? They basically did it, but in a different way. But yeah, they are, what the rendering is a SRT-10 style Ram TRX. So basically, Ram TRX, but instead of a big Baja and Raptor fighter, this is a sport truck, lowered, basically lowered, without the sport wheels. It definitely looks more. It has a little wing on the back. It looks more like an F-150 killer, like how they do them Roush and them Super Snakes and stuff like that. This is what this is more based towards. So I'm gonna show you a couple photos. We're gonna talk about the things that Dodge, Ram, SRT, whoever has done to every vehicle they have. Every vehicle out there was basically put a Hellcat motor in, and we have the Ram was the last one to basically get it. They got the Durango, Trackhawk, obviously Charger, Challenger, a couple other vehicles. And Rams are the number one selling vehicle for Dodge, Ram, whatever. And it took them how long to actually put a Hellcat motor in? And they put it in a big vehicle, which is great. That TRX is an awesome truck. I'd love to have a TRX, don't get that wrong. But what we all really want is a sports style truck. So what a lot of guys do is they go out and make their own sports style TRX. As I can show you from mine, I made my own. My own is probably one of the closer sport trucks you can get. And I'm going to show you a couple things I have done to mine to show you, why if you did a Hellcat motor in these, why it would be great. Big whip or small? Because Ram has not actually gave us a sport style lowered truck, mine is lowered on a 2.4 drop. And let me show you what mine's nothing, just the express model, nothing crazy. So we don't have a Hellcat motor in here, but we do have a little something here. We have a Whipple supercharger. This is still a 5.7. Nothing on this truck is stock except for the bottom end of this thing. Rods, pistons, and the crank is basically the only thing that is stock on this truck, besides maybe the trans. Nothing else. Suspension, rear, cammed, ported heads, Whipple supercharger. Everything is upgraded to headers, catless, everything. Everything is done to this truck. And imagine coming from the factory, not my color, you can get your own color, sportier, definitely a sportier truck, but with a Hellcat motor in it. And a lot of guys are making their own Hellcat, basically, trucks out of them. And I'm going to show you a couple of them that I think are some of the baddest Rams on the planet. We have Matt Fekak's 9-second wheelie poppin' Ram 1500. But it is a single cab 2-door. Watch this thing. Alright guys, it's absolutely freezing outside. It's like 30 degrees, so we're going to finish this video up inside the truck. Now, as you can see, my truck runs mid-11s, 4-door, 4-wheel drive, stock motor. We are in the middle process of building a motor. But as you can see, like a lot of guys, there are a couple Rams that actually have Hellcat motors in them. One guy's name is Kenneth something, done by MMX. Pretty sweet. He hasn't given me any, I would like to meet up with him to meet his, see his truck and stuff. He also did a transmission swap. So besides the TRX, there are a couple guys that done Hellcat swaps in the Rams. But imagine getting one from the factory. Like when you, like the guys that wanted the Hellcat Rams, they want to race it. And when you get a like when you say you do a Hellcat in a Challenger Charger, it doesn't take much to modify it and get down into, nines or, couple modifications. Now the TRX, as big as it is, still runs from the factory a 12.3, which is not that bad for a 6,000-pound truck. Imagine that in a sport truck, about 1,000 pounds left, 50, maybe 5,300, 800 pounds less. You're going to run right from the factory, mid-11s, no big deal. If you have 4-wheel drive like that, put the same transfer case in that, in a sportier truck, stuff, bam, done. Do a couple small modifications, do it. You're in the mid-10s, you're in the low 10s. It's going to run right with a Trackhawk. Possibly could be, maybe even faster, depending on the gearing and stuff, because it is a truck. Trucks do have better gearing. And, I know some NA trucks that actually have gone 10s. So, put a Hellcat motor in them or put, even just a Whipple supercharger on them. They're going to be nasty. But, yeah, guys, that's, they should be making a, they don't even have a 2-door out yet for the new gen Ram, which to my knowledge is, I don't know why, you know what I mean? That a lot of, you go down in Texas, a lot of guys have 2-door Rams. It's like they're everywhere. I mean, if I was going to buy a Ram, a new one right now, I might consider getting a 2-door, considering I have another car already, and, start modifying that. But you do a 2-door with a Hellcat motor in it, that's a game changer right there. That's gonna, honest to God, keep up with some Hellcats and some Chargers, considering, little modifications. You can get the weight of a truck down below that weight, or very, very close to it, because you can take a lot of the seats out, tailgate spare, and, you want to run it, you're going to go to the track, you're going to run some incredibly fast times. Even full weight, regular Ram, 1,500 full weight, single cab, like RT, call it. They weigh in like 4,600 pounds. What's a Hellcat weigh? 4,500 pounds? It will be heavier with, with the Hellcat motor in it, obviously. But that's, it's going to bring it up a little bit. It's not going to be, crazy. But, like I said, throw some smaller wheels and tires on alone. It's going to lose some weight. A couple little small things. You're going to start dropping weight, and you can run right with them. No problem whatsoever. But yeah, they need to do this. This is something I've been saying for a while in a couple of videos in the past. They need to put a Hellcat motor in a sport truck. The TRX, like I said, is awesome. But, unless somebody, finds a way to take the TRX big wheel, like this is if you want to actually, modify it and turn it into, you could turn the TRX into a sport truck. Get some big beefy front tires, lower the thing down, but then that messes up their, they have great suspension from the factory to do the Baja. You would have to screw up basically their suspension just to go race, just to get what you want out of it. They should make a factory one like they do the TRX into a sport street truck, because I honestly think more people will buy the sport truck than the off-road truck. Absolutely, 100%. Look at the Limiteds. Limiteds are absolutely gorgeous inside. Imagine like a lowered version of that, sportier looking, with a Hellcat motor. Absolutely brutal. Put a red-eye motor in the thing, almost 800 horse. That thing will probably go 10s from the factory in a truck. That would be absolutely awesome. Because Rams are such high-sound vehicles, people are going to buy them. It's not even a guess. It's a guarantee people will buy it. TRX, they sold out almost instantly when it came out as a $90,000 off-road truck that nobody's going to really go off-roading, except if you're like street speeding or something. You want to jump the damn thing and do whatever the hell you want with it, because it doesn't matter. But yeah, put it on the street. I guess look at do a Hennessy doing 1,000 horsepower out of them like they do with their Challenger Chargers. Just a lot of potential in the Rams, and I don't know why they wait to put the Hellcat motor in it. Like Roush has got their version of the F-150s, the Chevy, they all suck, so it doesn't really matter about the Chevy trucks. They're not even in the ballpark of Ford or, you know what I mean, Ford or Ram right now. They're so far behind. They got to do like complete motor swaps to even run like a 10. There's freaking NA stock bottom end. Rams running 10s easy with just, you know, max effort. But yeah, put that in a sport truck, make that truck happen. Hopefully Ram sees this, and that'd be really awesome. And, you know, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's all I got for you today. Hit that like, comment, subscribe. We'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.